Okay. Yeah. I have another question. So so how does a thumbtack work in terms of pressure? You have the maybe say the wall, then you have the thumbtack, and then like that. So we all know that the thumbtack will be drilled into this piece of thing. So eventually you will see the thumbtack like that. So how does this happen? Explain in terms of pressure. So you can, that is just a general statement. How do you use your general statement and apply it to this question? The force is applied onto the top of the thumbtack. The larger the smaller the surface area, the higher the pressure. Yes, but then how? Write something that you will uh, hand up in a test. Write something that you will submit for a test paper. So when a force is applied on a thumbtack, you continue. How? Explain in terms of pressure, so you're not explaining in terms of pressure. How are you going to include your this statement into this answer? Try again. So your first part of the answer is correct. The first arrow you have, the smaller the surface area, the larger the pressure, that is correct. Then the second part is the observation that when you apply a force onto the top of thumbtack, it will cause the thumbtack to sink into the wall. That is the second part. You have to put the two of them together to make your explanation make sense. So now it's your job, right? Or your task to put the two together so that you can get an answer that you will be able to replicate again when you have a test. And I notice your test, right? There are a lot of marks weightage on the structured questions. So we do need to get this answering thing going. We have to sort out this answering technique thing. So we can't get you to become very, very good in the first try, but we will make you better than before. So we will have you to write something so that we can critique and make it better. So now your two parts are correct. Just put them together. Yep. The large force is applied to the top of the thumbtack. Okay. Okay. Then the smaller the surface area, the larger the pressure will cause da 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 da. Okay, so good try there. So what's a line? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna improve your answer. And the large force applied onto the top of the thumbtack, then you have to mention something here. Then pressure. So you state the formula: pressure equals to force over area. Then you say pressure is the force exerted per unit area. Okay, let's dissect your answer even further. The large force is applied to the top of the thumbtack, then causing the thumbtack to sink into the wall. So these two join together. Then pointer, option, highlighter. So this one, I'll shift it to the back. So this one will shift to the back here. Then since pressure equals to force over area, and as the contact area is between the thumbtack and the wall is very small. Yeah, let's make it. The large force applied is applied to the top of the thumbtack, causing the thumbtack to sink into the wall. Since pressure and the area of contact is very small, a large pressure is exerted on the wall. Still got some grammatical error. Okay, like that. My arrow will come into here. Then I take out this one. This is already absorbed here. So the large force is applied to the top of the thumbtack. Since the pressure is F over A and the contact area between the thumbtack and the wall is very small, a large pressure is exerted on the wall, causing the thumbtack to sink into the exerted on the thumbtack, causing it to sink into the wall. Like that. So of course, you may not be able to make the answer as smooth as this, but you should quote P equals to F over A. This one you must quote. When you quote this, then with whatever you have there, it will make more sense.